diversity is super important, that any youth facilitator has to have it a part of their repertoire. I'm going to talk a little bit about how I came to learn about what diversity was and how it's not just about race and it's not just about ethnicity. It's a lot of things like gender and class and a lot of different variations of different institutions and systems that are in America and that are abroad, and how diversity is a part of everything and everyone. And so that's one reason why I need it, because I have to know what's going on and know how to cater to a certain youth. The thing is, a lot of times people will think diversity, like I said, just means race and ethnicity. What we learned in class last week about the two speakers that came and taught us about gender, that blew me away. I never would have really known how to best facilitate an LGBTQIA plus student, someone that identifies as a non-binary, a transgender student. I would never be able to know that, because I get personal. I identify as a straight black male, and that is what I identify with, and I have some privileges as a black male, and I also have some things that are against me as well. And I think me learning about this and me knowing this and me being cognizant of this process is super important as well. And I know that I have to go about different things in different ways. Like, for example, I was pulled over one day and the cop told me to get out the car, step out of the vehicle. I just didn't have my lights on. That was the only thing. Speed limit was fine. I was driving fine. But he told me, he searched me down, patted me down, and he checked the whole car. And that's something that a lot of my white counterparts will never have to go through. I was scared for my life as a black male when I have a cop have to search my car just because my tail light was out. And so I think that's so interesting that a lot of times I'm able to notice this privilege, and that shows what diversity is. And that's not just about, oh, you're black and you're white, we can get along or something like that. It's way more than that. It's about the different things and being able to notice each other's cultures as well. And so that is why there are some instances where I've been held back by diversity. Even just coming to Clemson, going to a predominantly white institution was a big culture shock for me. And it's also okay though, because I was able to learn from the different people around me and surround myself with different people from different backgrounds, cultures, that really taught me a lot. And I was also able to educate them as well. And I also did a lot of my own research. That's another important tool of diversity and facilitating the youth is to make it the best for them, you have to put in so much work. It's not about them just catering to you. It's about you catering to them and changing things and toying with things and knowing that allyship is not just a learned thing that you're gonna do. Allyship changes every day, and it's always going to be super hard to know exactly what to do, but you putting in that time, you putting in that research, you putting in that care, you'll get received tenfold. And yeah, that's why I believe diversity is so important to a youth facilitator's job.